Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, African Gypsy. My name is Sunshine and this is a general psychic reading for the next 7 days. This is the 24th as I'm recording it, so 7 days is whenever you find it. It could be the next 7 days to the end of the year. But time is fluid, so whenever you find this message is the right time for you. My name is Sunshine. Welcome aboard the African Gypsy. Thank you so much for all of the support you've given me throughout the year. And I hope you guys are all having happy holidays wherever you may be in the world. Let's see what is going on here. Let's get some oracle messages to start us off. Remember that this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everyone. So do take what fits and leave the rest for someone else. Those are too many. Clear, concise messages, please. Archangels Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Ariel. Thank you. Could I have another message for the collective? Clean energies only allowed onto this channel. Thank you very much. Thank you for all those who are going to connect to this message. Let's see, what other energies do we have going on for... Oh, guys, that's too many. Any second one? 1111. Okay, we just got our next one. Now, I know a lot of energies have been around most people. It's been a bit chaotic, a bit confusing at the most. And this came up in the last general reading I posted for the next 7 days, whenever those were for you. And I picked up some very confusing, conflicting energies. But just try and stay grounded, drink as much water, and stay in your energy. Stay as hopeful as you possibly can. Right, got our first message. Energy flows where my intention goes. So when you're thinking, this is an intention, you're intending for something to happen, whether you're thinking of something good or bad, and energy goes in that direction that you're thinking in. So try and make sure your thoughts are as possible as possible. Can't got my tongue, as positive as possible. And then I've got, my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. You're not happy because you got all your little ducks in a row, but you're happy because you have a lot of faith in the universe and you know that spirit will come through for you and spirit is going to make your, here we go, your prayers happen. Look at this here. We've got positive expectations. So some of you have been praying, meditating, putting your snuff down, talking to spirit in whatever ways you can, and you're being advised to continue to be very hopeful on that path. Proceed with faith and gratitude, knowing that your prayers have been answered. You see, this girl's on her knees, she's praying, and her happiness is a direct reflection of a level of faith in the universe. She knows that the universe is going to deliver what she wants, so she's happy. So don't cause miscreations by going to now doubt all the things that Spirit has told you He's going to do for you. And do be kind to yourself. Some of you, as you're drawing to the end of a year, whenever you're finding this reading, you might be thinking you haven't achieved all the things that you thought you should, or life hasn't gone the way it should. Some of you have been blaming yourselves, a lot of guilt. Spirit is saying, snap out of that as best as you can. Be kind to yourself. Talk to yourself the way you'd like someone to talk to you, the way you talk to your best friend. A lot of you all are speaking so negatively to yourself, within yourself, that if you meet someone who abuses you and mistreats you, there are no red flags that go up for you because it sounds exactly like how you talk to yourself. That says a lot. So be kind to yourself, be kind to others, perform a random act of kindness if you can, just a random, like an anonymous donation, or just help someone who you know is in need. They don't even need to know that it came from you. You need to sow a seed so that spirit can remember you when your back's up against the wall. Right, let's see what else is coming up for the collective. I'm picking up that some of you are dealing with a lot of jealousy as well. People in your friends, family, or associate circles, colleagues, an air of jealousy. Some people being very bitterly jealous of whatever you have and not even taking the time to hide it. It's become so open and apparent since the masks did fall off. Any masquerades that were going on fell off, and a lot of you may be recognizing this jealousy for exactly what it is. You might find that there's someone who's secretly in competition with you, and you're like, geez, When did the whistle blow to say start? I am not on any journey of a race with you. I'm just doing me as authentically as I possibly can, but you're taking it on yourself to make this into a race, into a competition, and anything I do is a direct slur on your attempts. It's a direct attack on you not doing something. That is really quite toxic behavior, especially if you meet up with this kind of energy in a relationship. If you're competing against each other, then you're not working together. And if you're not working together, what the heck are you doing? What are you doing together? I've got healing coming in. For some of you, you've been praying for healing. There's healing, strong Aquarius energy coming in, wish fulfillment, and getting the help from unexpected quarters. This could also be help from spirit as well coming in, recovery, and you're very emotionally balanced as you go through this healing process. One foot on the land, one foot on the water, very balanced, especially in the face of something that was an injustice that happened. Something happened that was extremely unfair, but Spirit is saying that the chickens are coming home to roost and the recovery will take place. Someone is an empress here. Someone is highly intuitive. You listen to your spirit guides, you listen to messages from spirit. You're skilled in interpreting mysteries. You pick up energies other people don't necessarily pick up, or if you pick them up, you interpret them in a very different way, which is not contradictory, but shows a different point of view from what others may have been thinking. Ooh, judgment and justice all at the same place with the star. Someone is hoping for karma, for double karma to come in and heal a very unfair situation. And I feel that this may very well be going through. So as the angel came through and said, you know what, this situation cannot carry on the way it was before. We've got two angels, two angelic figures coming through holding books, Akashic records, looking through the records and saying, you know what, no, this is not supposed to be in that way. Why is that thing put in that way? That's not how it's supposed to appear. And judgment has come down. Look at this here. And we've got the Queen of Swords rolling in. Whoa. So someone is using their emotional intelligence after justice has paid a visit, or judgment or karma has done the rounds, and someone is clearly cutting off some people, places, and situations that no longer serve their highest good because they have the emotional intelligence. We've got two figures holding a sword here. The justice comes in, and what needs to be cut off is cut off. Because once justice comes in, some things cannot remain the same. It cannot be the same landscape. And already with angels coming in with the judgment here, this landscape, this life cannot remain the same way it was in the beginning because judgment has come down upon it. Whoa, those are quite significant messages coming through. In the future, someone is coming to the end of a very difficult season, a very unhelpful season in their life, going to a more productive, more helpful season, especially after the injustice that happened to them. They are very unfair events. For some, it might be coming with drama. There's a dramatic parting to some very unpleasant associates. And looks like the Queen of Swords is looking at this. She's like, you know what? I'm no bobo fool. I know exactly what's going on. I know exactly what's cutting, and I can cut off what doesn't serve me. I see you coming in with your drama, your fight, trying to cause confusion and chaos, and maybe the energy of the jealousy that I picked up earlier on, and I'm cutting that nonsense off. I can see it from a mile away. Don't even think you're hiding behind a finger because I see you clearly. And this may be someone else witnessing a drama around them, people parting ways dramatically. Whoa, this is another message. I'm going to clarify and find out a bit more. So I see that there's a very important transaction coming in. Not important just because you're like, oh, I'm broke, I need money, I got money. But it's more because of the use you want to make of the money. You've told yourself, once this money comes in, I'm going to do this. And I see it could be like an electronic transfer, important written messages, written information that's going to allow you to make certain decisions once this money lands in your account. And for some of you, I see you're hoping to make rapid progress. You're hoping to have a dramatic change in your circumstances, which may very well be coming through with all these major arcana that came through in this reading already. You want to make fast progress. For some of you, with that energy of jealousy I picked up earlier on, you've been going through a season where someone has basically been delaying as much as possible, delaying some divine connections that they were supposed to help you with, trying to prolong the process, trying to elongate the process, trying to make you lose heart before you get to meeting the people you're supposed to. But I see judgment has come down. The high priestess is here, so there's a dramatic change. You are going to go forward and meet the people you're supposed to meet, whether they like it or not. And some of you are getting finances for capital investment as well. Some of you are looking at more clearly and more closely at what exactly you're invested in and what you feel you're not really too invested in. At the bottom of the deck here, just as I pick this up, Spirit is showing me someone is walking away from what no longer serves them. Let's see, what is the injustice? Let's get some spiritual intel, shall we, boys and girls? Gather around. This is going to be a fiery one. We've got so many important messages to bring out here. What is the justice reversed? What is this karma? What is coming in for the collective? Clear, concise messages, please, and get the best guidance. Please come through. Ooh, quite a few tipped over right there. All of you guides will want to come out and speak all at the same time. Excuse me. What is the justice reversed? Clear, concise messages, please. Please give us that spiritual intel that the collective so needs. Okay. So justice is coming in because some secrets have been revealed. For some people, it was secrets about cheating, lying. For some of you, it may be secrets that someone suspects that you're cheating, whether this cheating is actually real or suspected. But secrets have come out, with both of these coming out in the reverse. And for some people, it's been unfair. Someone may have had to leave a marriage unceremoniously because their partner was suspecting them of cheating, or some secrets came out. And this was leaving a departure from the home front unexpectedly because of all these suspicions. This may be a live feed. Some of you are going through this right now. Oh, my heart goes out to you guys. Let's find out another one here. For some of you, may be dealing with a Virgo sign, but not necessarily. Let's see what other secrets came out. Let's get another storyline right here, shall we, kids? I hope you're all staying nice and snug and warm wherever you are, if you need to be warm. Yeah, for some people, it was a secret about a mother figure. For some people, it's a secret about an Aries. Yeah, it could be Aries. And for some people, someone decided to take a leap in faith and do something they've never done before, but they didn't consult whoever they were supposed to consult. And they just decided, they woke up, they're no longer invested in a certain relationship or situation, and they decided to go off on a leap of faith, and they just ditched everyone and went on their own path. Yeah, you can't fake this. Here's the Chariot. Someone just ditched this. They were looking at brochures, looking at where they should go, where they want to go to. They did their research, and they got their finances together to go on a journey somewhere. They just didn't bother to tell anyone. And the secret's now coming out that, oh, well, actually, Aunt Marge decided to go off to the Bahamas. She closed up her shop and she's moved to the Bahamas. And you're like, what? How could that happen? Let's get another storyline for someone else here. I've got Gemini energy coming through as well. Pisces as well, peeking through. Someone was overdoing the control. Excuse me. My throat chakra is going, so someone's not talking about what's going on. Someone decided that there was too many suspicions of cheating. Maybe they kept being suspected of cheating, lying, and all of that. And they decided to turn their back on a very unfair situation because they were dealing with someone who was extremely controlling, a bit of like narcissist energy, someone who was also a bit childish as well, a lot of childish pranks. So they tell them, oh, my friend said that they saw you at this place. What were you doing then? They fox this person's brain, and this person's so confused. They end up agreeing to things that they never did, agreeing that they were in places they never were, just because their mind has been foxed with for so long by this narcissist. This person's overdoing the control with their little pranks. But then they decided, they woke up and they're like, okay, I'm closing the door in this painful situation. I'm not going to sit here and feel left out in the cold because this person was trying to control me, coming up with all these pranks to really make me feel left out in the cold. But I am not feeling left out in the cold, and I'm not going to just sit here and rest. I'm not letting this issue go to rest until I choose a different direction, until I choose a different choice, something else. There we've got, she's sitting there thinking, and then she stands up and she walks away to the direction that she is now being led to go to. So someone is taking back the power in their life, taking back the control, and deciding that, you know what, I don't need to really deal with all of this cloak and daggery and secrecy. This is not love. If you're in a situation where someone doesn't trust you and they're constantly suspecting you of things, that's not love. Love is patient, it's kind, it's loving. Love makes you feel like you want to be the best person you could possibly be. Love makes you feel like, oh my gosh, I must be the luckiest man or woman in the world. Love is not all this suspicion. And, if you don't trust someone, what the heck are you doing together? I think I said this a little earlier on in the reading. Yeah. Right, let's move on to another storyline right here. You see, what is the High Priestess right here in this reading? What is the High Priestess for the collective? Clear, concise messages, please. Can the best spiritual intel please come through? Archangels Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Ariel, thank you for your presence in this space. Thank you for making me a channel for your messages. Someone decided to put something to rest, like I said a little earlier on. I was trying to move away from that energy, but anyways, come back again. Someone decided to put something to rest and decided, you know what? If something's going in my favor, I'm going to listen to my intuition. You didn't recognize me or value me for who I am. Now you're overdoing the drinking and seeing me as a missed opportunity. But that issue is gone. It's dead and buried. And this person is coming out in two. Wow. Okay, this is quite beautiful. You're coming out as being very stable, very dependable, very nurturing and highly intuitive. You see how she's got, both of them got something by the crown chakra. So your mind is open mind, you're thinking very clearly, and you're seeing the great variety of options that are available for you. There's a time when you were in this energy here, where you're imprisoned by your thoughts and stuck in a very unfair situation, and now you're seeing all the different options available for you, and finally seeing the light after a long time. And with that is coming a new love. For some, it could be self-love. For some, it could be love coming from someone else, because you're now seeing that, no, this is not like the last born of the world. If they don't love me, right, God will raise up another person to love me. Excuse me. Yeah, someone is really not vocalizing. My throat chakra is talking about it. What is the Queen of Swords? Yeah, so I feel that, yeah, I don't usually like to go down these paths, but I feel like there's been some dark magic at work, some sleight of hand that has made someone feel depressed. If you're just sitting there and for no reason at all, you start feeling sad or depressed. A lot of times it may be a psychic attack when someone is sending some negative energy towards you to make you feel bad. And I feel this could be it, and someone is realizing it. They realize that whenever they communicate with someone or they're in someone's energy, that energy comes in, or at times if they think of someone, that energy, it comes in, and they begin them joining all the dots and seeing that, you know what, I need to cut off this connection here because it is draining me. Vampires don't just like go for the jaguar, they go for that sad feeling you get, that lump in your throat that you feel when you're about to cry. And someone's walking away from that. It's been very painful. And this, whoever it was trying to draw the dark magic towards you, thought they would leave you for dead. They did the most they could. They brought in the depression. For some of you, your thoughts may have gone very, very far and dark to a point where you just didn't want to be around anymore. And you're recognizing that, no, you know what? These are not my own emotions. This is a thought that's planted in my head. They can't get rid of you. So they're trying to make you execute yourself. Child, I know some of you are alone this Christmas. For some of you, it's by choice. For some of you, it's not choice but circumstances. But you know what? Hold your head up high. Go ahead, make yourself a nice cup of tea. Have a pie if you can. Light a nice candle. Listen to some music, some exercise or dance, and hold your crystals. Step outside and ground if you can. Just do a little something to just shake up the routine a bit. You're gonna get through this. It's just one day after all, isn't it? And someone has really been listening to their spirit guides. The spirit guides have come through because of this dark energy. See, this spirit guide, a lot of people think this is a woman in a library reading books, but she's actually writing books. She's taking down notes, taking down the accounts that have happened. Like, okay, in 87 you did this, in 94 you did this, in 2006 you did that, 2015 you did this, 2018 you're on that. I'm taking down all the notes of all the different spells and magic that you were trying to cast against this chosen one, but it will not work. What is the spirit guide saying? The spirit guide is giving you so much clarity to cut off what really doesn't serve you. Yeah, the spirit guide is showing you again, this just flipped out, that you have so many options, so many directions you can take. Again, talking about options and directions, choose a different path, choose a different way of doing things. This is what your spirit guides are telling you. And this may entail cutting off what does not serve you. What's coming towards you in the future? You're taking back more control of your life, strong Sagittarius energy as well, as you come out of that very unhappy, unhelpful kind of a season. Injustice is coming in, and the fighting, bickering, and quarreling is coming to an end wherever it may be coming from. And those people who are fighting and bickering with you, they're going through some sleepless nights. That's part of the judgment and the karma coming through. As you come out of that difficult phase, things are getting a bit tough for these other people here. They're not sleeping at night. And here's all the conflict and all the nonsense that they were sending your way that made life that much more difficult for you. I remember a little friend of mine was saying, you know what, when someone is spying on you, they spy on you because they want to make life more difficult for you. And I thought, what a very simple way of describing it. Yeah. So take the time to journal your feelings, talk to your spirit guides, write down your wishes, your dreams, your goals, your hopes. And you're kind of like, oh no, with global events, I can't even have New Year's resolutions or new plans. And I didn't ask you to make a New Year's resolution. We all know how that goes, don't we? It goes quite well until around the 23rd of January. And yeah, things get a bit blurry after that. But no, it's just say, let's just say like a rough guideline of the things that you're looking at. For some, it's putting things to rest. Someone needs to put something to rest. Someone needs to journal. You've got two women writing here. Someone needs to journal some things to put some things to rest. Write a letter to the person who hurt you the most and then just burn it up. Yeah. Excuse me. Excuse me. Whoa. Someone is really not vocalizing. I suppose you're in the house by yourself, so that's probably why you're not talking. You can just sing a song as well. Okay, what is the Three of Swords here? What is this drama that the Queen of Swords is looking at cutting out? Thank you. Fell right on top of the Judgment. Someone might go off in a huff with the Chariot and falling on top of the Judgment. Someone might go off in a huff. And for someone else, I see that someone is moving forward, seeing again that they've got lots of options. Here they are again, taking a leap of faith and saying, you know what, I'm bringing this thing to an end. It's a truth. I have to bring this thing to an end and take a leap of faith, go on a brand new journey, because once I do that, a lot more options are opening up for me. We've got these two cards of movement, journeying right there. What is this thing you're bringing to an end? So let's get some clarity so that we'll know how it plays out. What is this thing coming to an end? Yeah, I keep getting the air of a sudden end, yeah, someone who's been sneaky, who's been low vibrational, subtle, sneaky, almost like seeing a fish in water. I like to use this example, but it doesn't mean you can just reach your hand into the water and catch it right away. Someone who's been sneaky, who's been underhanded, a very emotionally closed off, overdoing the control, the manipulation behind the scenes, and everything has been revealed to you with the High Priestess coming up there, and you're like, you know what, I'm bringing a sudden end to this nonsense here. I don't need to entertain that. I need to be kind to myself, and I'm praying for a better day. But if this situation does not support my better day, I need to cut it off. Someone is making that decision. Tell me more here. What is coming to an end? Yeah, so someone is like a narcissist. Yeah, there it is. The truth has come out. The truth has dawned upon you that someone, it could even be a lover or something, for just a few of you, not for everyone. Take it how it fits, apply it how it fits in your story. Someone was just overdoing the control, and you're seeing that you have a better success if you listen to your spirit guides, what your spirit is saying, and stop this thing from moving forward any further, delaying what this person has to see, what they have to go through. Because whoever you're dealing with is overdoing the control. The spirit has told them to stop doing what they're doing, but they refuse to see, they don't want to see. They don't want to see what they're being told. There's an inner truth that's come in. It could be to do with an Aries as well, but not necessarily. For some of you, it could even to do with the family setup where something has come to the forefront, or people you consider like family, whether it's friends or colleagues or stuff like that. And here you are, you're divinely protected. Yes, they might come at you with all these ones, but you're on a woosah in your own bubble of protection, and you're divinely protected from any of their attacks. And you're helping Spirit to protect you further by cutting off what doesn't serve you, staying grounded and in your prayers. These two are almost the same here. Grounded in your prayers because you're aware there's that sneaky energy. I spoke earlier on about this spy kind of energy, that someone spies just to make your life difficult. Yeah, so there is a sneaky spy. Someone, it could be someone from your past, it could be a Virgo from your past that is spying on you, trying to keep tabs on you as well, because you've walked away from a certain situation and you're no longer going through any depression and sadness. You've walked away from all of that. And you've made a decision to close the door on a very painful chapter, and someone wants to keep on spying on that. Whoa, there's quite a bit coming up with that drama. Let me just clarify this as well here. You know, it's highly irresponsible for me to pick up a card like that and not even clarify it and leave all of you all hanging and wondering what happens next. Who is this person? How are they spying? What is the manner of surveillance? Is it physical? Is it spiritual? What is it? Is it just a monitoring spirit? Is someone lurking around? Are they keeping tabs on you? Are they looking at where you shop? So be mindful of your environment when you go shopping, where you doing your errands and all of that. I'm not asking you to be paranoid. Stay prayerful, and Spirit will reveal to you whatever you need to know. What is the Seven of Swords here for the collective? Clear, concise messages, please. Could we please have that spiritual intel so that the collective can be better prepared and more aware of what is going on? Thank you. So for some of you, it's someone in a community, it's part of a community. Yeah, someone thought that you're going to be all sad and depressed. I remember watching a glimpse of the Grinch. Yeah, I do watch those as well. And it was on Christmas Eve, and everyone started singing carols, and the Grinch says, "What are they doing? Why are they singing? Don't they know what I've done?" So it's that kind of energy when they thought that you're going to be sad and all of that. This is possibly a community right there. Someone thought that you're going to be a failure and be sad, and they were sneaking around to watch to see that day and see, oh, after what I did, have they seen that? Are they still happy? What is going on? Let's find out more about this spying energy here. Oh, quite a bit came out. We'll get through it. Yeah. Someone who's been spying on you is finding that keeping tabs on you is too much hard work because you're keeping your cards very close to your chest. And they may be sent by someone who's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, to sending them to do that. Someone that you're not talking to, because the King and the Queen of Cups reversed against each other here with their backs to each other right here. So it's someone you're not talking to anymore, someone who's extremely confrontational, and you're just kind of like, you know what, you take your confrontation elsewhere because I'm all about peace, love, and light right here. And I'm not getting entangled in all of that. And this person's watching you intently. They probably sent someone to do their bidding. And this is someone from your past. For some of you, someone you have a child with, someone who's trying to go towards you, it might be a bit of a distance away from you, someone who's thinking of traveling towards you or making their way towards you. So they've got someone on the ground, someone who they send money for airtime, whatever you call it in the country where you are. Oh, so what have they done? Have they gone in? Have they come out? Who are they with? What are they carrying? What are they doing? What sounds are being made there? What's going on? Get a little closer. What are they talking about? Who are they talking to? What are they spending on? Who are they spending on? Cheese, child, all of that energy. You know, you've wasted like 4 good hours of your whole life watching someone else living their life. And, you know, that is time wasted. When we talk about, when people look back and say, you know what, I wasted my time, it's not like they were holding a watch and playing around with it and saying, oh, yeah, time. No, it's doing things that lack focus. Getting involved in business that doesn't involve them at all. You know, the things that are none of their business and not concentrating on their own lives. Guys, thank you so much for your support throughout this year. Thank you for joining me on this reading here today. As usual, I always love your energies. Aisha, thank you so much for the shout outs. Thank you to all of you. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, all of you who've reached out. And I know a lot of you were like, oh, Sunshine, when's the next video coming out? Are you okay? What's going on? Because we know you work like clockwork. I had a lot going on as well in preparation for Christmas, behind the scenes and all of that. And after the last full moon, I also needed to take time for myself to fill up my cup so that I'll be able to come back out here and give you a lot more of my energy. Till the next reading, I would love and light. And if you want to book a personal reading, I'm still open. You just contact me on empressvibes.gmail.com. Love and light to you.